So, who is a leader, and how the leader is going to face some challenges in post COVID-19? Let's have a discussion. Interesting definition by Donald McGannon. He said, leadership is action, not position. Yes, the same thing has been validated by John Quincy Adams when he says, if your action inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. I remember Peter Drucker. He said, leadership is not magnetic personality. That can just as well be a glib tongue. It's not making friends and influencing people. That is flattery. Leadership is lifting a person's vision to higher heights, the rising of a person's performance to a higher standard, the building of a personality beyond its normal limitations is becoming very, very relevant. I'll be bringing few interesting characters from few interesting movies what you might have watched. Gladiator movie, two interesting characters are discussing. One a visionary, one a warrior. Warrior Maximus is asking a very interesting thing to Marcus Aurelius. When Maximus telling, I have seen much of the rest of the world. It is brutal and cruel and dark, but Rome is the light. What Marcus Aurelius is telling. My boy, you have never been there. You have not seen what it has become. I'm dying, Maximus. When a man sees his end, he wants to know there was some purpose to his life. How will the world speak my name in years to come? Will I be known as the philosopher, the warrior, the tyrant? Or will be the emperor who gave Rome back to the true self? There was once a dream that was Rome. You could only whisper. Anything more than a whisper and I would vanish. It was a fragile, and I fear that it will not survive the winter. So in the present context, time has come a leader to ensure what people are expecting from him. A true leader can only see that whims are over. We have to identify that time has come. Marcus Aurelius is more important today. A corporate leader or maybe management leader or a marketing leader has to have a visionary. And true visionary, he must invest in future, negating the present that holds the seeds of uncertainty and undue corruption and negative feelings. So he has to be a visionary. Second, I'll bring interesting character, that is Queen Gorgo. Leonidas, the king who went with the 300 warriors to save his kingdom from the Persians. So when the queen came to the court and started to deliberate her speech, Queen Gorgo, when queen said, I am not here to represent Leonidas. His action speaks louder than my words ever could. I am here for all those voices which cannot be heard. Mothers, daughters, fathers, sons, 300 families that bleed for our rights. And for the very principle this room was built upon. We are at war. Gentlemen, we must send the entire Spartan army to aid our king in the preservation of our nation. For our children, send the army for the preservation of liberty. Send it for the justice. Send it for law and order. Send it for some reason. But most importantly, send our army for hope. That is the courage bonds us together. That we are made stronger by our actions and that our choices today reflect their bravery. What Lady Gorgo is trying to present. Lady Gorgo is talking about the system. If Leonidas is the face, Lady Gorgo is the heart. She's talking about the system need to provide us some kind of a solution. So a leader must give the solution. He must take a decision. Gorgo is telling, please take a decision. Today we find those organizations or marketing organizations would survive. The leaders has to take decisions faster. Decisions favoring the majority. He must be willing to sacrifice for a cause if possible. I'll bring another interesting character which inspires me a lot, and I think many of you might understand in today's context. Saving Private Ryan. When everybody was asking why you want to save Private Ryan, you are endangering 8 people's life to save 1 person. How you are going to justify the life of 1 person by sacrificing 8? So my point is that when this is the question today, don't you think we are going to sacrifice our life for the future? Many people are sacrificing their life. They are going to sacrifice their life for the future generation. So here, Captain Miller is telling, this Ryan better be worth it. He better go home and cure some diseases or invent a long-lasting light bulb or something. Because the truth is, I won't trade 10 rands for 1 Vecchio or 1 Capazzo. The old Ryan with his family members visiting Captain Miller's grave, what he utters. He says, my family is with me. They wanted to come with me. To be honest with you, I wasn't sure how I would feel coming back here. Every day I think about what you said me that day on the bridge. I tried to live my life the best that I could. I hope that was enough. I hope that at least in your eyes, I have earned what all you have done for me. These are not characters. They portray a situation where we are facing today. We are asking these questions every day. So what a management, what a marketing manager should think in future. For a marketing manager, he needs to be a visionary. He must invest in future, negating the present that holds the seeds of uncertainty and undue corruption and negative feeling. He should remain in the system, and if the system is unable to provide a solution, then he has to take a decision favoring the majority. He must be willing to sacrifice for a cause. He must take a decision like a free man, forgetting position and all the possessions. So he has to be the support system for the company, and he should not look for any kind of favorism while taking a decision. So a corporate leader, a marketing leader today need to be a change agent. And if you feel the same age-old way of managing organizations will give you results in post-COVID-19, I'm sorry. You need to be extra careful. You have to understand that situations have changed. Decisions has to be taken. And it is your courage and it is your expeditious decision-making skills will help the organizations to survive. So in this present context, what I discussed, every corporate leader or maybe marketing leader must do 5 things. He should look at his vision again. And not only visionary, he has to be a great visionary. Second, he should take decisions. Third, he should be a staunch supporter of the mass. We can say that he should be managing the situation in a most balancing way. And the last one is he should be a change agent. Being in the management field and mostly in marketing field, how you expect your leader to perform, expect your leader to address these issues, and if you are a leader, how you should change yourself so that the most difficult things we are likely face can be so simple.